Oh shit, my stream.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see what it is. Oh, let me turn it down to now WWE tripping. Let me- Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in the building with a triple threat match for the Halloween Havoc #1 contendership, the Trick Williams sweepstakes, so to speak. Nice little. They getting bouncy. Oh,
Mm.
oh, West, we gonna get Javon Evans and Trick? Nah.
What you
Are
think
we? Are
about the
we?
new logo and the new NXT set?
I like it. I think it's a little darker. I mean, I like the darkness of it. Not so colorful.
It feels
I feel
big
like
and small at the same time, Pause. Like it feels intimate, but it still look because they only shoot from like
one
they
side
don't shoot. It's one side of the arena they're not shooting. It's
at
all
all.
cameras on that side, so it's like an actual TV studio,
Yeah, yeah,
like the old
yeah.
WCW Saturday Night. Because the
Feel
shot
to it.
now is just a
Oh,
wall with no audience on it, so there's not audience on all four sides. And I actually like that angle, that shot.
it's consistent. It is consistent to the action.
They giving
Is
JBN too
Javon?
many false finishes.
He be. Oh, is Wesley gonna take this pin? No, Ethan with the rope. Oh,
Oh.
hey, all ego, all ego.
Trick
Why my
Williams.
phone tripping? Oh man, all ego.
Spin the wheel, make the
Spin the wheel.
deal,
What type
baby.
of match is it gonna be? Here comes Trick. Y'all know what time it is. What up? What up, Just Eric? We see you with the
Then we
chat.
have a
What up?
shirt
What up? What up?
match. You got to put a shirt on your opponent to beat him.
Trick ain't losing. Trick don't own no shirts. Only
he
jackets
got
and
the
belts.
jacket on that I wore to No Mercy with no shirt on.
Hold on, what it land on?
Devil's Playground, huh? That's what it looked like.
Ooh, ooh,
Oh, shh.
ooh! It's gonna be a good one. Oh man, Paul Levesque, executive producer with Shawn Michaels.
Be fitting.
The Devil's Playground. Halloween Havoc. Let's
It's
get it.
fine. I'm sure, but
It's gonna be a wild one. It's gonna be a wild one.
speaking of wild ones, shout out to everybody that checked out No Mercy this weekend. Our all wrestling bar battle rap event. It was a night to remember. It was a beautiful event. It was crazy. We just got back in town last night, did the Raw recap, and we here for NXT. But if you have not checked out No Mercy, you can go to rapgrid.com/No Mercy. Go to my social media, HP social media, DNS. It's all over the internet right now. And the clips you see don't do this show any justice. No Mercy was, I want to damn to say classic. We throw
Yeah.
that word around a lot these days, but that card,
Hey,
you're gonna be searching a long time to find as much talent and legacy that was on that card.
and everybody came to fight.
Everybody.
Wasn't no laying down for nobody.
Nah, it wasn't no we friends. It was called No Mercy for a reason. And DNA, Get Money, Drink Water put on an excellent event. The video demand is out now. It's available.
Sir.
Check it out. You will not be disappointed. If you like wrestling, you like battle rap, you will not be disappointed at all by this event. I had a
And
blast. My
don't
story for
forget
the
this.
next few weeks. All you're gonna see. So,
Yo, and don't forget this too. Let's say you're not familiar with battle rap. This is a perfect event to get from because if you like wrestling, we got wrestlers on the card. Yo, it's
bruh, I still say AJ Francis shook the room. Got probably bar tonight.
crazy,
Probably got barred tonight. And the whole
crazy.
Attitude Era podcast was in the building. Myself, King HP, DNA Gamage, and Z the Dropout. I would not only host, but he competed. He shocked the world too. So it was a beautiful event. If you was there, shout out to you. If you wasn't, you can be there from the comfort of your home. Rapgrid.com/no mercy. Check it out. Before we get into this week's show, HP, we didn't get to cover last week because of the storm, but I'm just gonna ask you just one question about last week's show, and it's gonna lead into the intro of this show. How do you
Okay,
feel about Obafemi losing that title last week?
don't like it. Don't like it. And I don't like it. I'm happy you brought this up. Um, when you got these long reigns, and they've been doing this for Roman, they've done it for Gunther. NXT, you got Roxanne. You also had Oba Femi, who I almost feel like you almost gotta either just. I don't think it's gonna do anything for Tony D'Angelo. It's
No,
not seeing him with the belt feels like you should just, hey, bro, it ain't gonna be good for you. So I guess it's a break in the monotony, but why not have a thing where you got the longest reigning guy, and the new question becomes who? Who can stop? And you just let that. I mean, he was
I
putting
don't.
prestige in that title.
I'm laughing at the 15 minutes of fame interview DNA Tay Rock and Chess did. And DNA said he thought he was dying. Look, man, there's so much we can talk about this weekend and so much we can't talk about. But if you was there, you was there. We had a blast. We had a good time. And we back at it. But I was retweeting the post just now and I saw somebody
The Tamatanga
DNA is on
impression.
Twitter going, it's man, look, we had a good time. But I don't think the Heritage Cup did much for Tony D'Angelo. So him winning North American title wasn't like an upgrade to me.
Funny you say that because I thought it did a lot for him until he won this, and now I feel like
Cause
he
I don't
kind of.
know how prestigious the Heritage Cup is. I think if somebody else had it, maybe they could have brought the prestige to it. But that's WWE's fault for not featuring. They could even mention the Heritage Cup on their main roster shows because it's such a it's a unique thing. It might be one of the most unique championships titles in the company that they
I
should
think you're
speak
right. I
about
think
it.
it
Like, yo, this
is.
is the Heritage Cup, and yeah. But even you can have Wade Barrett talk about it because he's from the UK, and the UK they have cups. The and but they could tie that in some kind of way, but they haven't, and I don't know.
It's
But
gonna be fire.
yeah, tonight's show started with Tony D'Angelo celebrating becoming a new North American champion. So he got the wine and cheese. He about to turn up, have a good time. He said he fooled Obafemi and told him he was scared and broken, and he fell for the trap, beat him. Then Obafemi comes out, and yeah, I will let you take it from there, HP, because that's your man.
Yo, I think what I'm saying with Obafemi, he gets to spin the wheel. I just wish they would have just let him keep it instead of losing it. Or how about this?
They could let
That
Tony
wheel would
spin
have
the wheel and then win that Halloween Havoc.
yes, in a Heritage Cup style match, right? Where Obafemi is always trying to do some extra and he loses because again, he's not a 3-minute wrestler.
They
He
could have made it
3-minute
like
rounds, 5
remember
rounds.
like the 4 stages of hell. It could have been
Mm,
like that, but in this first round of Heritage Cup, it's a submission. The next round of Heritage Cup match, it's this. The third round is this. Fourth round, you can't use your finisher. Like something, every round of the Heritage Cup could have been something else.
that
So
would be fire. And to do it at a Halloween Havoc, I think would have been a good because you have all these specialty, what I'm saying, novelty type of matches. That
when they
I
was.
I would have been happy with that. Try it out. Try it out. See what
Yeah, but they
happens.
got
Oba
what
Femi's old
tables? He spin the wheel and got what tables, ladders, and scares.
and
Like I
snares. Yeah,
don't know what that
yeah.
means.
Now my thing is the family, is this a setup for Tony D'Angelo's family to step up and betray him and they do some real storyline stuff with that? Or is this Oba just gonna take it back?
Or the family helps him because if it's tables, ladders, and scares, it's pretty much a no disqualification match.
Yeah, definitely is.
Yeah, but Oba is such an attraction. He don't need attraction matches.
No, yeah, you're right. He's the attraction. Because I, I feel like
But
this.
see, I
Oba
think
Femi
that
win.
gives Tony D'Angelo a way to win because it is an attraction match and he can get one over. But that's normally what happens. And I don't want to see Oba chase and not catch. Because if he just start chasing, he's gonna get further and further away from that title. And if he's not in the main title picture, he's gonna get further and further away from that. And then they're gonna change his name to something else, and he's gonna be shaking his ass like Brodus Clay. Otis. I mean, Brodus Clay
You
was
know,
the Funkadactyl. He's gonna be the Femidactyl from Planet Funk.
you know,
So I don't want to see
yo,
that.
it would be crazy though to see Oba win it back, and then Oba being like, I don't even care about the NXT title. I don't care about it. If
No,
they
it'd be
want,
cold if he beat Tony D'Angelo and said, "It's Halloween, trick or treat. Here's a treat for you. I don't even want this. I want trick. I don't want the treat. I want trick. Trick or treat.
drops the title,
I don't want the treat. I want trick. Keep it. Keep the title. That'll be fine. A
if
champion
he,
winning
if
the title and saying keep it. This ain't what I want. Like that'll be hard.
if he keeps it or drops it, either way, that trick or treat, that's it.
I
That's
don't
it.
want
That's what
this
they need to do.
treat. Here I want trick. Ooh, that'll be hard.
He said
So
Oba Femi gonna be shaking ass, bro. That shit is a bar.
the Femidactyl from Planet Funk.
Yo. But yo, next you got that Aura Mensa Lexus King. I don't Braun Breaker, Lexus King, guys not wanting to be connected to their family. They want to do it on their own. I
I
get it.
think Brown has leaned into it. He can't not. Like he does the
Yep.
barking now. The crowd is barking. He got the singlet. Scott Steiner
Yeah.
was at Bad Blood. Rick and Scott be at the
Yeah.
matches. Like he never ran from it.
Yeah.
Lexus
Yeah. Right.
King
Right. Right.
completely changed his name, his gimmick. He didn't want to have no association with his pop until like last week when they mentioned it.
Last week is
Then he
yeah.
lost, and this week he got his rematch, and I think he won. He won tonight. So
It wasn't. I'm not feeling it. Even though he did win, I like the whole we're gonna do it straight, but I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for this heel turn. I'm waiting for this heel turn. So let's see how long it goes. I I need the heel turn. I need the heel
yeah,
turn. I want
I
to see
forgot
Venus
who it
here.
was. I think it might have been Osiris. He had a crazy Brian Pillman bar at No Mercy this weekend. It was a lot of bars, man. And I've been writing too. I've been writing.
Yo, that's what I like.
Yeah,
That's what I like to
I'm
hear.
about to spit it now.
No, 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 no. We gotta leave some suspense. Stephanie Vicure.
AEW Weekly. Y'all on TV looking sloppy.
Uh-oh.
Y'all gun titles. We vest up. We the Mean Street Posse. Come on, man. Back to the show. Back to the show.
Back to the show. Back to the show. We're gonna
You
get
know what I'm
back to the show.
saying?
Stephanie Vicure. Stephanie Vicure. How do you feel about?
I didn't like
Okay,
none of this.
we talked about
Didn't
this with
like none of
Julia.
this. Didn't like none of it. Didn't
They do a
like it.
match with Ren Sinclair
Didn't like
before
it.
this debut. I'll say this: I thought the match was good. However, same effect that Julia had. I don't want to see you until it's time to see you.
And then I don't want to see you getting beat down and having the other girl they brung in to combat you to save you. I don't want to see that. Because Stephanie
Or
won, and then Cora Jade comes out, and
with
they put the beat.
Roxanne.
They beat. They beat her down. Then Julia saves her. Like No, I didn't like any of it, to be honest.
I think they
I
could have
don't want
even
both
just.
of them to be baby faces in NXT. Like NXT might have been a misstep for them.
Here we go. One of them you could do, the other one shouldn't have. And
You
I'm not
don't
saying which
need
one
both.
should or shouldn't. Yes, exactly. You don't need both. You debuted them down there at the same time. Brought Cora Jade back down there at the same time.
Or move Roxanne up and give them something else, but you just cut her in it and it's like, okay, they're here. We have to do something with them. That's what it feels like.
No. You said this a lot, right? Females division is stacked in NXT. It is officially surpassed in my book. Officially surpassed main rosters. You can't name a main roster that got better talent because I'm looking at this. We ain't even talking about Kalani Jordan. We ain't even talking about Sol Ruka. We will be talking about Jada Parker and Lola Vice. Nikita Lyons just came back. Uh, Tatum Paxley hanging
Lash
around.
Legend, Jakara
La-
Jackson. Like it
Dang,
goes
what?
on and on.
You-
Speaking of women
What?
in NXT, are we ever going to see Ava wrestle again?
I don't think so. I think something is wrong. Think I think something's wrong. I don't know what it is. Maybe she
I
doesn't
know
want to
she
wrestle.
had
Maybe she.
issues with her knees, but I don't. She might just not have
You
that in her. I've never heard her
this
talk
is
or
what
do an interview or speak about wrestling outside of NXT. Like I don't know how much of the in ring stuff she wants to do, but even with that, Ava's not somebody who does a lot of outside of on TV stuff. Maybe that could be direction of her father. I don't know, but I don't know.
I think that's also a very large shadow.
No,
So
nobody
right,
would
because
dare compare her and Rocky. I'm just saying.
you. But no, but like this is the Jeffrey Jordan issue. Like you're gonna hoop. Your dad is Mike. Bronny James. Your dad is LeBron, bro. Just go. I'm not gonna say hang it up because you're good enough to get to the league whether through nepotism or whatever. Most of us can't do that. However, you're gonna be criticized every step of the way. You know what I mean? I think for her, I don't know if there's an injury that's holding her back. I don't know if it's creative that's holding her back.
I
Maybe
think
like,
with
what do we do?
talent, we don't give them their full careers to become what they become, but you could see something from the beginning and say this kid's got it. Randy Orton, this kid's got it. Um,
Roman Reigns.
Ted DiBiase Jr. That should have been a layup, but it just didn't work. Um, Kurt
I
Hennig,
wish it would.
Kurt Hennig's son, Curtis
Well,
Axel,
shit.
just didn't
Kurt
work.
Hennig himself. Don't forget Kurt Hennig, his father. He is. They were actually tag champ, but like that shit is really in the genes.
Yeah, see, Randy
That shit is
surpassed his
really in
father's
the genes.
career.
Y-
Um,
Yes,
I think Brian will surpass Rick as a single.
I think both
So,
of them. I
but
think he's gonna surpass them both.
you can see early on in people if they have it or talent or something to be developed. And I'm not. That's what I'm saying. You can't. The comparisons aren't fair right away all the time. But I just don't know if she likes the in ring part of it. We don't see no
So
training videos. We don't see
nothing.
anything. We only see her on
Nothing.
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights, and no one makes a mention of it either. Like, hey, girl, when you gonna get back in the ring? She's like, well, give me some time. But right now, man, no, she doesn't. Mm-mm. It's just like she's the general manager down there, and it works, it fits. But I think, I mean, I don't know what to think. Maybe she's like, look, I Nikita Lyons just came back. She just made her re debut. Like, I think it's a re debut or a re debut or
Give it a couple of months.
yeah. But
She got knees like Derrick
Nikita Lyons had
Rose.
a lot of hype, so I don't think Ava ever really had that hype either. So, like you said, that it factor, maybe it's not. It's
But
not
yeah, I
there.
didn't like any of the Stephanie, Julia, Cora J, Roxanne. I didn't like any of it. I mean, it's too much. It's too much too soon.
Vinny, I knew you. I could count on you, Vinny. I knew I could
Oh
count
yeah,
on you,
that's
Vinny.
Nikita Fines.
Yes, she
She
has
was
been
and
added.
Vinny stamped it. That's what it is.
Vinny
We
stamped
gotta get
it.
one of them
I
shirts. You
watched
know how
that.
I said Red Man. I mean, Method Man, RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Master Killer, the whole Wu Tang is gonna be
The
Lola
Yammer,
and Nikita and Jada.
Peter Parker,
The
the
Yam.
Yamily. Bro, I don't know why they don't play into it because with males they do it all the time. We've had Val Venus, we've had Ravis and Rick
I don't
Rude,
think you could do that
we've
with
had
women. I think you can give them the scantily clad clothing, but I don't know how
yeah, it
far
might
you
be
could
too much.
lean. I don't know how far you could lean into that.
All right, then that makes that if you're gonna say it like that, I guess it makes sense too because you know. But at the same time, I know this. I heard Lil Wayne playing on some of the loading screens in NXT. I've watched Sexy Red come out now multiple weeks on NXT. I've seen Megan Thee Stallion come out on with as the SmackDown thing and post on Twitter with Jade, not Jade, Bianca Belair. See Cardi B. These women ain't singing about filing taxes.
Yeah, but they're also not employees of the WWE.
That's true. That is
So
very true.
the
That's
rapper could
true.
come
And
say throw that
that
ass
probably
in
would
the
take away
circle.
from a lot of
But
their talent because they're all talented as shit. And
hey,
you know, they just happen to be blessed. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna hold you.
what Bernie Mac said on Friday, the Lord is my shepherd, and he know what I want. Parker, Parker, come here, let me pray with you.
Oh my god. Yeah, getting back to the Stephanie Julia thing, I'm not a fan of it. I think it's gonna look good for NXT being on the CW. It's gonna draw huge freaking numbers. They're gonna crack that millie. They're gonna crack that millie.
I don't even know if them two are even doing nothing for the numbers. I don't. People aren't
Oh,
talking
they are.
about them. The two
Um,
women people talking about in NXT right now is Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
mm-mm, mm-mm. The week they went to CW, the highest rated section NXT has ever had was held by Roxanne and Julia in their match. 965,000 viewers logged or tapped in,
I
just short of a
wasn't.
million.
I wasn't one of them.
Now, I'm just saying the women have taken over NXT, but I don't like all these new major names. Like you said, we could have skipped this, sent one of them up to the main roster, if not both.
Why
Let
would you have
Roxanne.
Julia and Stephanie in NXT, then send Jakara and Lash up to have a match? They're having another match. They're getting Damage Control soon, but
Next week. I'm happy you
it
said that. Next week.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I didn't like any of the. I didn't like how Julia debuted. I didn't like how Stephanie debuted. I don't like what they're doing after them. These are two worldwide established, known superstars. It's like when you get a
Yeah.
job, and sometimes they might say you overqualified for this job. You're not gonna be happy here. We don't even want to bring you in as this.
Right.
But okay.
You know, it's
Because
funny you
I
say
heard
that
like
too.
all
Because,
the new stars have to go through NXT is what I heard. But then I also read, could have been right or wrong, that the Motor City Machine Guns was possibly coming to the WWE and they were going to skip NXT. So I don't know.
speaking of which, going back just 1 second, after that attack with Cora Jade, and Roxanne, right? They get the call out. So Halloween Havoc, you have it. It's going to be Julia and Stephanie Vicure taking on Cora Jade and Roxanne. Are we happy with this match? Either because I'm like, why? I want to see Roxanne straight up fight. Pick one, and it should be I, I guess Stephanie now, and Julia is just a forgotten note. But if you do that, then you just already ruined Julia. It's like
All
that.
it does is
Oh, are you
give
drinking Tic
Roxanne a little
Tacs?
more, huh?
Are you drinking the Tic Tacs?
No, they ain't Tic Tacs.
That shit's looking crazy.
We don't we don't endorse nothing over here. They don't pay us to.
Oh, excuse me.
Those were
I
ick
almost choked on that
acts.
water.
Those were ick acts.
That was an act. Yeah, that was
Act,
act
act,
acts.
act,
Act acts.
act, and Adi Armor water. But
Oh man, we don't. I apologize. I don't know. This live. I can't even edit that shit. Move it,
Well, it is. I got
move
like
it onto the card.
I just ate, and I got like some kind of sweet tooth craving. I'm trying to curve it with Tic Tac so I don't go pig out. So on
That's
candy and
good. That's
stuff
good.
late at
That's
night.
good.
So, but
Trick. Oh, so did you say how you felt about the match coming? The double tag for Halloween Havoc?
I
Not
don't
double tag.
give me a tag team tornado match. I don't want to see individual. Give me a tag team tornado. Everybody can just keep going crazy. I don't want to see tags and moves. No. Or just give me a four-way tornado match. Give me something where everybody's going at it instead of just
I would take
establishing
that.
Stephanie and Julia as baby faces right away. Like,
I would have take that. I would have been happy with that. I've been very happy with that because
but
Cora Jade coming back, costing Julia. Stephanie's throwing herself in the mix. Like, all right, hey, y'all want to fight? Y'all all want to fight? Roxanne, you've been running through the roster
I
for
want to
damn
fight
near,
her so bad that I'm gonna fight you so I can fight her.
Mhm. We're gonna throw all y'all together in the
I just
pot.
want to get in
Yeah,
the
I like.
ring. Yeah, if you just happen to be collateral damage, so be it. But so
They, well, we'll see what happens at Halloween Havoc. But shit, Trick and Kalani backstage.
they was just hanging out, and Kalani said she gonna let Ava pick her match, and Trick had to let people know he was in the building. They look good. They look good, man.
They look good. I'll say this too. If this is where that extra talent comes in, because I don't even know if we ever got a opponent for Kalani Jordan, but the oh no, okay, there it
Oh no, I'm
is.
here.
Um,
Why
I-
6? They got to do something because they ain't doing nothing, so they messing with me.
they put him on the DLC. What we doing with Kalani Jordan?
She chilling.
All these, all do we expect her to drop this title soon now? Because I feel like it's getting stale. Kalani's winning. Kalani's winning. Kalani's winning. Okay. Don't I don't even feel no type of way. Because
The thing
Oba just
about the
had a
North American
dominant.
Championship is, I don't think it's no real chase for it. It's just kind of a title.
On the women's side, I feel like there isn't. I feel like there isn't. Oba, who's going to beat me?
Well, you
Well, I
had, you had was it Wendy and Tatum and all them like kind of in the mix for it, but they got more involved with each other than chasing Kalani for the title, though.
yeah. I mean, you got Lola who fought Roxanne. You got Jada who fought Roxanne. She just beat up Wendy Chu and her accomplice from TNA. I don't want to see no more TNA people come over just gonna take L's. Don't do it. Just don't do it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't remember them doing anything else with Kalani Jordan. Did they do anything else with her tonight after the high five session? They had the little dope
I think that was
handshake. I
it.
was like, oh,
Yeah, did
okay.
a handshake, her and Trick. So
Her and Trick.
it should be a rule.
Man,
Trick Williams ain't got no shirt on. Whoever standing next to him don't need no shirt on.
it's the trick effect. It's the trick effect.
Trick
And
effect.
Javion Evans. Oh, you Javion Evans and Wesley. Wesley, what are we doing with him?
Wasting time because Javion was talking to Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander giving him pointers about his match last week with Randy. Wesley butts in. Wesley is not a natural heel. Wesley doesn't work well really as a heel. He's an ultra uber baby face. And if him and Keith Lee were standing next to each other, I couldn't tell them apart. The food critic Keith Lee, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with Javion. Javion just had like a dream match, and then he was in the main event. But I don't like when people keep getting spotlighted and they keep losing.
You know what's funny? I thought Javion was gonna win because we already got Ethan Page. Remember when Ethan took the title from Trick and Trick just kind of fell out the picture for a little bit? I thought this was a good thing to do that for Ethan. Pull him away, let him run around for the title, try to get back to Trick. If he gets back to Trick, I don't know. Maybe that would have been a thing or not. But bring some new people up because I feel like the people they got, Javion is probably your leading contender. He just went against Randy Orton. Let that be. Wesley can go fight for that Heritage Cup. And I don't say that in a disrespectful way at all. I'm just
Wesley will
saying the way
cook in the
he
Heritage Cup. One, he's a little man, and that can be something he used to his advantage because that's a stamina thing.
it's a stamina thing. Quick pins, quick, and
Yeah.
his style is that. He will and we talk about putting prestige on it and shit and bringing that back.
Well, just his
That's
highlights would get people to watch it to be like, oh, what's this? That's the thing about Tony D'Angelo. It wasn't like highlights you can put on it for people to, okay, wow, what's this? So yeah, Wesley would probably cook in the Heritage Cup to be honest, but him and Javion got, and Cedric Alexander, bro, like I don't
I
know,
don't know.
bro.
I don't know what we doing.
I don't know
It's it's in a book. It's reading
because he can
Rainbow. That's
wrestle. Cedric Alexander is really good. It's
I
just
think he does not have good promo ability.
he can
Every time
talk.
I hear him,
I just don't know what. I
I
don't know
don't
if it's
buy
a
it.
size thing. I don't know. I don't know. I
It
don't
could
know.
be that too, because his style is not.
That lumbar check
I
is a crazy finish, though.
when
Cedric, his move set is.
when I hear him talk, I'm not convinced of anything.
See, I follow
No
him.
emotion.
His home territory wrestling company was in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I followed his whole indie career. Like that dude can go. He can talk. It's just I don't know what
I don't.
it's.
I don't feel him. I don't
I
feel
mean,
him.
but because I saw something different on the indies is what I'm saying. I saw him.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
think his
but
character is off? Like maybe
yeah,
they should make
way
him.
off, way off, way off.
I can't even think of something they could do with his character, but I just don't like him being like a tag along. Like when Trick needed advice, let me guide you, brother. Javion Evans is here. Let me guide you, brother. Like, bro, Sean Spears is doing that same thing for Brooke Jensen. Let me guide you, brother. I don't need a
Sean
bunch of
Spears and
these
Brooke
guys.
Jensen were on this show tonight, and I didn't even put them in the notes.
Brooke Jensen had a Ashanti the Adonis match,
Sean Spears
and
can't guide nobody. He can't guide himself. He's
I like
lost.
him
He's
as
in
this
the
weird.
sauce.
I like him as this weird Matrix looking guy with this weird haircut that nobody would ever pay for. But him doing these weird positions with his hands, like he's a maestro and shit. Like I don't know, I like it, but I don't like the outcome of like I wouldn't. I don't know, man. Send him up to the Y at 6. Maybe he can help him. I don't know, but
So
I don't
what? He
know.
can just eat Whataburgers and get fat because that's all they're doing.
I don't know, man. I like the Sean Spears version of what Cedric's doing, but Cedric's got to
Bring
find
back
something
Todd
like
Dillinger, man. Give me the perfect 10 again. Todd Dillinger was
they ain't gonna
fire.
do it because then you know what sucks about that? He's like too. He shouldn't be here at NXT because I don't think he should be at NXT anyway. He's a good guy you could take to the Speed Champ. I feel like that should be a division, the Speed Championships, and they come on Raw and SmackDown and they be beating people in 5 minutes, and it's like what?
They tried that. It was called 205 Live.
They had some hitters in 205 though at one point.
205
Neville,
Live was fire, though.
yeah, like they had. They just, I just think maybe it was before its time or they just didn't market it right. I don't know, but I don't know WWE, but certain people on NXT, you got to help them out, throw them a
I think
bone.
what it is with those shows like that, when you have a show that you tape before a wrestling event or after, it just looks kind of not popping because the crowd is so out of it.
Yeah,
So that plays a lot into it. I started just by asking you how you felt about the new look. The crowd, the setting, the set, the energy, that affects the show.
it does. 100%, 100%. I Yeah. I think 205 Live would be a good time to start talking about bringing it back. And Speed, you got to have these guys who are going on Speed. Bring that belt to SmackDown and Raw. You
Have a
got 5
speed
minutes.
match every week.
It's only 3 minutes.
Only 3 minutes.
And and what I like, because the Heritage Cup is 3 minutes too. Eventually, you could do a Heritage Cup, go down to the speed, like you know what I'm saying. I don't know, maybe it works because speed is just one round. Heritage Cup is best of five, 3 minute rounds, which puts pressure on people, especially So I don't know. I don't think it'll last long. But you get the you talk about that metaphor video package. They fighting damage control.
Hey, I think Jakara and Lash are going to be damage control.
Yep, yep. Because it doesn't hurt to lose on NXT if you're gonna go back to Raw and be whatever, or back to SmackDown and be whatever.
But you
So
talking
you
about
might as
Kyrie
well
Sane and Io Shirai, like two
lead.
international superstars.
lead. Yep.
Now, if
But
if Kevin Owens interrupted this last week so they can get the win next week, I'm okay with that.
he interrupted somebody today. I don't know if you noticed. He jumped on Twitter during NXT, and people immediately started tweeting about it, that he was explaining his attack on Cody. And I'm like, why? Why, man? You got a whole week and you wait till WWE program, which I guess because people are already tapped into wrestling, so it kind of makes sense. But my God, Kevin Kevin Owens is about to be the new, like, I don't know, like, I guess they're trying this social media wrestling thing out. We're not gonna do stuff on the shows. We only got 2 hours. Let's start increasing our social media presence, which may help Speed, because Speed is a social media title. Essentially, that's really what it is. Maybe, I don't know.
If you want to help Speed, how about you win a Speed championship? Put it on somebody that people gonna be like, yo, that's crazy. But I don't know if
I
any
agree.
main roster person would take that because Candice LeRae is the women's Speed champion, and I bet nobody watching this knew that.
Nobody. That's the hard facts where you be like, that, damn, like they don't wear the belts on the main roster, so that lets you know what they think about them, because that's perfect advertisement. Those shows get the most viewers. Why would
It's
you
like the
not wear the
Grammys
title?
that don't get presented on TV. If I win a Grammy, I need to get on TV because I got a speech.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out to Last Legend and Jakara Jackson. Vinny, are we putting any of the metaphor in the Yamily? Let them get back to us on that. What hell with that,
Okay.
baby?
Okay. Yo, we talked about Nikita Lyons beating. Oh no, we didn't even talk about it yet. Nikita Lyons promo showed about knee surgery. They talk about her long absence re-debuting in her process.
And she's
She's
gonna
got
get hurt
both.
again.
I don't want to say it out loud, bro. I hope it doesn't happen. But when I watch her, I'm nervous.
Who's my girl, the
I'm nervous.
Chinese wizard? Tegan Knox. I wanted
Who's
Tegan
she
Knox
hurt?
to be so good and do so well in the WWE, but them knees, bro. If certain injuries you get, AJ Styles might have to retire.
I seen that today, bro. And
He got an
he said
injury
what the
that
young people say. I'm cooked.
ended some basketball player's career. He got that same
Shit,
injury.
yeah. I mean, when I watch Nikita Lyons, I have the same type of feeling I had watching Derrick Rose after his first injury. Like, it just feels like it can happen at any time. Some of your moves are a little risky for someone. She's not a small.
And she
She
gained
ain't.
weight. She came back heavier than when she left.
Yeah, so she's
Hey,
not small.
hey, it's not a complaint. It's an
It's
observation.
not a complaint. It's it ain't we just said she's a member of the Yamly. It is not a complaint.
It's an
However, for your
observation.
move
She
set,
came back heavier. I don't know how that works with men and women because when you see most men come back from injury, they jacked, crazy jacked. I don't know what the recovery is for.
also this too. Sometimes with them leg injuries, you can't do the cardio you want. I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
she's a
can't. Yeah,
cardio
yeah.
person.
Leg injury put you down.
Yeah, and them knees and
My
backs,
knee hurt
bro.
from being on an airplane for 2 hours.
Knee, And you,
I need
hey,
rehab.
right, right now, me and Archie look the same size, but it ain't close.
Mm-mm.
It ain't close.
Mm-mm.
It ain't close. I'm a good 35'8" with Tim's on,
That's what he
and
said
I
when he
ain't a
saw me. He's like,
oh,
damn, Margie, how was I told you was? I said, nobody does.
yo, but that's okay. I'm perfectly medium, and there's nothing wrong with that.
In the words of AJ Francis, my doppelganger,
Yo, that is crazy though. Y'all,
I'm grown man size. Yeah. AC Francis. Who hotter than
he had
half
a
dollar?
he had a quote in the
Who hotter
sprinter
than
that
half
had me
dollar,
dying.
baby?
He had a quote in the sprinter that had me fucking dying.
AJ Francis is a talented guy.
Shout out to Montez Ford.
Oh,
I didn't
uber
know.
talented. Wait,
Fuck
what the kid
yo,
say? I wasn't familiar with your game.
I wasn't familiar with your game. Hey, this
Do
is just
yourself
low
a
key
favor. Go
Apple
stream
Music.
AJ Francis music and Montez Ford's music. They have music separately and individually. We had the pleasure to hear some stuff they're working
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Montez Ford is from Chicago. His tone and the way he raps, he gives a early college dropout, late registration Kanye West feel. If I had closed my eyes and just listened to that music, you couldn't tell me that wasn't some unreleased Kanye records. But Montez Ford, he's super talented.
Vinny, you are motherfucking right. I was talking crazy about, but I did tell AJ about what I said. He kind of like laughed the shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
motherfuckers don't know. One day I'm a, one. Hey, one day, one day I'm gonna step out, and it might shock some motherfuckers. Like holy shit. But until that day, I will say this though. AJ Francis is a fucking super talented dude as well. I didn't know shit about Montez Ford outside of wrestling, and to hear him with the music is fucking crazy. So definitely check their shit out. It's on all streaming platforms now.
and check out Good
Also
Karma by the Archie Carter, just released last Friday. Yeah.
October 11th, it'll definitely hot pizza. And then definitely after that, treat yourself. Go to
Treat
Rap Grid
you.
/ No Mercy,
No mercy.
and I promise you, it money well spent. And I got the VOD my damn self. I got it, and I was fucking there.
Oh, you was there, right?
I was,
He was there,
hey, I
and
was
he was
there.
in the 15 minutes of fame video. Like we all was like we was. It was a movie. It was definitely. I hate to say that, but we all was in there. We had a good time, man. He lined me up.
Hold up, Joker. Did y'all see that Monday Night Raw intro battle rap edition video that DNA posted? I created that. My watermark. Look at the line. The money isn't together within. If you're talking about that one, uh, yeah, I didn't. Damn, this to be the delays. I just want to say, if you did that, brother, you are very talented. Because I shared that shit on my Facebook, and I don't like to do. I like to kind of keep my Facebook kind of personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I got it's personal. Yeah, that's a fucking fire fucking trailer, brother. Um, that, hey, it's so much to talk about. I still want to go back to No Mercy, but we gotta get back to NXT
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
we get through it, bro. Was
Nikita
that Nikita
Lyons.
Lyons?
Yeah, she has a match with Lola Vice. Jada Parker comes out
Mm.
at the. I was a happy camper, but I'll say this too. It looks like we're gonna get Jada Parker versus Lola Vice at Halloween Havoc. It just looks like the way that the street is going.
Um, it kind of has to happen because they've been going at it.
They haven't.
Only thing about it is, I think Lola Vice wins because she just took a L to Nikita Lyons, which
Mm.
was weird. I don't know why you would feed like Lola Vice was the hottest thing in the company a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. Going into
In the
that
words of
Roxanne
the
match.
great Sean Carter, the 19th century poet, it was all good just a week ago.
My man said the 19th century poet. Yeah. I
HP, we was
agree.
born in the 1900s. Do you know that?
Ooh, don't do
Us.
that.
You know when I realized I'm getting old HP when you got to put your age and shit. Now you got to scroll to the year.
Yeah.
My shit be
And
like the Price is Right wheel. I'm
that
like
shit
$1,
is
$1, $1, $1. And my son humbled me because he's like, you born in the 1900s. Shut your 2000.
yo, that's crazy. And that is absolutely insane. I will say
Yeah, my son be
born in the
bugging, man.
1900s is crazy.
My son
But
be
I will
bugging.
say this. I you saying Jada won't win because of that, I could see that because again, Nikita Lyons should have
Her
her comeback is
return,
at a bad
it could have
time.
been anybody. It could have been anybody. I don't know why Lola Vice.
You know what? To make Nikita look strong without making Lola look weak, because Nikita got a win, wasn't a bad match. Lola loses, but next week it's going to be flipped because Lola's going to get her
And
back
then you
some
know
way
what? That
before
takes
she
steam
was.
away from Jada. And Jada Parker's heating up for two reasons. One, she can wrestle, and there's a lot of people who just catching wind of her visually. She gets your attention visually. Jada Parker's heating up. So
God damn it! I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of black people in wrestling right now. It's a lot, and sometimes timing is everything. It's a good time to be Jada Parker. You can
on
wrestle, you can
NXT,
talk.
but I don't think
Man, you still gotta get to the main roster and do it in
this
front
is
of the
the
big
most active black women ever in the WWE. Ever.
ever,
Ever.
ever.
Because you got to think about during the Divas era, it wasn't any. It was like Jacqueline, Jazz,
Shout out
Alicia
to Jazz.
Fox.
Let me go get these female wrestlers out of my daughter's
That's
room so
it.
I can
Now
see
you
these
got
black
Lash Legend, Shakira Jackson, Jada Parker, Kalani
Lonnie Jordan.
Jordan. Like, I'm forgetting something. It's a lot. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Naomi. It's a lot of black women in
A lot of
WWE
black
right
women.
now. I just don't want them to
And
group them all together.
that's the thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. But it's getting hard because you're using Bianca Belair
That was my
as like the
big thing with
spokesperson.
Naomi. They keep tying them three together. And it's only
Yeah.
because they're black. Like, let's be honest about it.
But, but again, WWE is trying to figure out because WWE is predominantly white. So they're trying to figure out how to get into these new markets that they've just never seen this type of they've never experienced this. But it's funny because they always experienced it. When I grew up, everybody black watched wrestling. We just didn't have any representation. I mean, we had some. Let me not
You
say any because
had
I don't want to
bad
discredit.
representation. It was
I don't want to
there. It was
discredit.
bad, but it wasn't.
It was just
But the thing,
low. I won't
my
say
point
bad. It
is,
was
is
low.
women. Even then, it wasn't women. I can't think of no Sapphire.
I don't want to laugh, but
It's true.
yeah. And he talk about Soul Ruka is mixed. Then if you go and talk about the Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? You bringing in
We can't
Lola
bring in the
Vice and
mixed
like
folks if we can't say the
Roxanne
bloodline
Perez.
ain't invited to the cookout.
The bloodline invited to the cookout. You got Cody talking about the cookout. Cody talked about the black community just recently in an interview.
Cody
Um,
Rhodes eats raisins in his potato salad.
chill out.
I'm sure of it.
No, he doesn't. His wife is black. Who made the potato salad? And his mom. Hold on, time out. Cody, it gets very, can we look at skin color? So let me just judge what you think they are. But Cody is mixed as well. We've seen his mom. His mom is Hispanic.
Yeah, he mixed with white and Anglo-Saxon. Hey, speaking of, I just saw something that said Mick Jagger had ancestry done, and his great 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 grandfather was part black.
Everybody's gonna have it. Everybody gonna have it.
Mick Jagger,
I'm not even
Rolling
impressed. They
Stone.
be I ain't even impressed with Mick Jagger or none of them.
Would
But
you have
Cody,
dinner with Cody Rhodes?
yes, I would. Interesting conversation to come up.
You think he's a
Very interesting. I
different?
would.
Do you think Cody Rhodes in real life is different than his character on TV, or are they the same person?
I think they're different, but I think there's a lot of similarity. Like when I hear him talk about R Truth and how much he can't wait to kick R Truth ass, but he can't because they're both baby faces, and the fact that he knows exactly how many times when he was Stardust, Cody Rhodes, R Truth, who got a crazy bar.
I don't know if I would kick it with Cody, like have dinner with Cody Rhodes.
Yo, Joker, eating raisins and potato salad is diabolical. Dusty Rhodes has a he's from the South with a large black audience that he was very well aware of, and his mom is Hispanic. And he talking about Cody eating raisins and a potato salad with a black wife. It's crazy. Cody coming to the cookout, man. He Trick said he gonna pull up with him.
Here's the thing: this when the electric slide come on, the Cupid
Cody can
shuffle
let you
come on.
slide.
Can Brandy do it?
I believe Brandon can do everything, and I believe Cody can too. I'm gonna put my faith in Cody. My invite to the cookout is different. You know who I would bring to the cookout on some weird shit? Seth Rollins.
Oh, Seth Rollins is he gonna be a hoot?
Seth Rollins, he would be my invite. He would be my invite because he's well respected.
Don't bring
I
Becky
respect his
Lynch though. I don't leave Becky at home.
I'm not a fan of I'm a fan of hers, but I'm not a
Raisins and
I
potato
like the
salad.
younger Becky.
What's your weird food thing that you like to eat? We're gonna get back to wrestling, but y'all know
Gizzards?
Me and HP talking like we just wasn't hanging out all weekend. Gizzards ain't weird though. I'm talking about like what's
Oh,
two
good.
foods that you mix together that people might think
Uh,
weird. Chat like people eat frosties and French fries and raisins and potato salad. My weird thing I like to eat um grapes and raisins. No, grapes and olives. My bad. It's grapes and
I'm about
olives.
to say, bro, grapes are rate. Like,
Grapes and
why would you do
olives.
that?
Grapes and olives. That's my weird.
I love olives.
Mix them together.
Yo,
It's
you know
like a
what's one?
party in your mouth.
You know what's you know what's one combo I put together? I've done a lot of shit. I've done a lot of struggle meals, bro. A lot.
What you talking
A
about?
lot of fucking struggle meals. And
What you
one
say?
struggle meal that I've gotten well, this wasn't a struggle meal. This is my son when I told
No,
you
I
about
ain't
when he
talking
was
about
at work.
struggle meal. This is a choice you made. You
I
decided.
made the choice. I made the kids eat it.
No, the fridge is
Pancakes.
full. This is just like your guilty pleasure weird food combination.
Well, we gotta make the food last. Pancakes and green beans. Y'all gonna get
See,
this shit. Y'all gonna get this shit. And pour that
that's
syrup on
punishment.
that shit.
That's punishment.
It's just when you buy a box of Bisquick, that shit can last. You're gonna get these pancakes and then these cheap ass great value green beans. You're gonna get this. You don't get the luxury of having them IHOP
Fam,
dinners.
if
Like
you
y'all
tell
gonna
me I
get
gotta
this.
eat pancakes and green beans, I'm just not eating.
Hey, you remember I showed you that picture of my son when he had to cut weight? Tuna and beets.
Beets
I
and
ain't mixed the shit.
jalapenos is cool, but
I ain't mixed the shit. Wait, what in jalapenos?
beets.
Jalapenos?
Yeah.
Yo, bitch, don't do me like that, bro. What?
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh, you got to show your kids sometimes that they
Here's
can't
the
get it
real
all.
question. Here's the real question. Pancakes and green beans. Okay, I can see how that can work. Because different dishes. We was at the restaurant. You ate some egg foo young. It can work. But did you make them kids put syrup on them pancakes?
Yes.
Call CPS.
You
D, call CPS.
don't eat these pancakes no different than you would on Sunday morning. Don't treat them differently because you're getting them on a Wednesday night. T- You know what's wild? I got my oldest two kids
you,
downstairs.
you was wild. Let's get back to the show. Where were we, man? Pause
So
it.
we talked about Nikita. We talked about
That should be about it, ain't it?
Nikita with Lola Vice, Jada Parker going into Halloween Havoc. Why I need to be listen, y'all. If my kids tell you these stories, it's worse. It is worse. But hey, we good. Ridge Holland and Riley Osborne taking out Chase U.
Chase, you didn't like kind of fell off.
Yeah, but they mans came back. I meant to. I think I take that note. Andre Chase came back. He tired of this Rich Holland shit. He came back, clothesline and drop kicking, boom.
I've been
And we're
tired
gonna
of
get
Rich
this out of the
Holland
way.
since he know what he did.
He definitely did him dirty. He definitely did him dirty. That lady was trying to hide them double knee braces under that outfit. Who?
From my Stone Cold Nikita Lyons. Who had the Stone Cold line? So the Stone Cold knee, you gotta embrace it. Was the Saga? It was crazy.
It was. Yo, please get the VOD. We should do. We'll talk to DNA if we can do a special like members only recap of the VOD, which means you probably will want to watch it because we can wild out. There'll probably be some stories that'll never get said. There's a secret maze to find out can King HP do a Tamatonga impression? I don't know. I promise you this, you'll never see it again. God damn it, never see it again. But
And I don't like Tay Rock saying that he'll wash me in a 2-on-2. I ain't like Tay Rock. I ain't like that. But you got easy
uh,
problems right now, and that's an easy problem right now.
the writing, I'll say it like this: the fucking VOD is legendary. It truly is.
The clips,
And I
I
will
see D up
under
here. D made a comment I saw on Instagram. She was like, "That looks crazy." Look, D, them clips y'all see, that's nothing. That's nothing.
it's nothing. Yeah,
It's
I ain't gonna
nothing.
hold you. It is nothing. And I'm gonna be honest. And Vinny, not Vinny, Joker, I see you. I only have allegiance to one tribal chief. I only know one tribal chief. You know what I mean? I'm a lead, but god damn it, that
It was a big
VOD
deal. It was a big deal.
was
We had a good
fucking
time. Was that the end
fantastic.
of the show?
Nah, well, the Brooke Jensen that we covered, yeah.
Yeah, the main
So
event.
Tatum Paxley and Jada Parker. That's gonna be the match next week. And then girl gonna come and interfere. Lola Vice, get her
Yeah,
lick
because
back.
there was Byron Saxton was backstage, and yeah, Jada Parker just rolled up during an interview with OTM. I think they need to get her away from OTM. I just don't like how that looks.
I almost forgot about OTM until she walked out with him and it said Jada Parker with OTM. Like, oh shit, you still with them? Mm, that shit. I don't know what you're gonna do with OTM. Break it up, make them go kind of rough and rugged. I don't know. I think Jada Parker has outgrown the group in a really short period of time, and I really don't think her and a group of men does anything when there's no other groups like that for them to go against in these intergender tags or trio matches. So what's the point? Break it up. She's not a manager to him because she's a competitor in a very fucking stacked division. So just break it.
I'm
Just
trying
break
to
it.
think. It was a group in NXT. I
Run
think
back.
Buddy Murphy was in it.
Eddie Murphy. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
It was Buddy Murphy. It was Blake Murphy, and I want to say
Yeah, I see you in the chat talking reckless.
it was Alexa Bliss. It's Blake Murphy and Alexa Bliss. I think once Jada parts ways from that group, she'll see success like Alexa Bliss did as a single. But they got to package her right. She can't just be the sassy black girl. We got enough of those.
You, it looks good on NXT, and
Hey,
only going to
Jada
be for
Parker
so
look good
long.
anywhere she go.
Touche until, and this is my until.
Till you
When
stand
we get to
next
that main
to,
roster,
till you stand next.
Bianca is the queen of this. She is your god tier. Like under her, you have Jade Cargill, who they just did a little promo spot with Charlotte Flair. Little face to face action. I know who you are. So I was like, oh shit. And I got excited. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was like, I want to see it.
But Charlotte Flair, and unless they working together, I don't know how that would work. We still haven't seen Jay in a singles match other than the weird match she had with Nia Jax.
And I felt like they ended that early because of with the stuff with the daughter. It was the Queen of the Ring and blah 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 blah. And for some reason, like it's just like Ultimate Warrior matches. There was nobody ever really looking forward to one. It's just the hoopla, the storylines and all that. But
That's what I
when I saw
compared
Charlotte,
Zeta Dropout's entrance to. I know I'm dropping No Mercy bar in there because
who
I
can you
said
compare it to?
no. I
I
compared
got a
his
person.
entrance to Ultimate Warrior because he just came in crazy, like he came in
Nah,
ready
I,
for it.
I'm gonna switch it up though because Z delivered. The Ultimate Warrior that was like the end of the show. After the entrance, it was like whatever. I'll say Z the dropout was very Shawn Michaels. Remember, Shawn Michaels used to have some crazy entrances in your house, swinging off the house down to the
That
ring,
and
coming from the roof.
Cortez, people people sleep on Cortez,
Cortez makes fire music too. People,
but yeah,
and
so it was crazy.
I've always worshipped my tribal chief. I know that shit's gonna come up here on one day. I almost put it up here myself just to get it out the way.
All
I
you have to
almost
go
did.
watch the 15 minutes of fame video. Oh man, it was legendary. And then we got the main event, right?
One for tonight.
Wesley
Oh yeah, with
versus
Javion
Javion Evans versus Ethan Page for number one contender of to battle Trick Williams.
and ladies and gentlemen, the winner was Ethan Page. Were you shocked by this? Because I was.
I think Javion coming off such a big match, that would have been a big win. Wesley, I don't I don't know what they're doing with him. Ethan Page is the easy way for Ethan to get his title back. Plus, he just was got curved by Sexy Red when he was talking to Adam trying to get. So they kind of planted the seed that if you saw Ethan again in the title pitch, because he said CM Punk screwed them over and he's complaining. But I don't know what the match was, like the Hellraiser or something they doing. I don't know what the kind of match is they doing.
Devil's Playground,
Yeah, that
which
was playing. I don't know.
it's not a Hell in a Cell.
Is it a weird cinematic?
I should do some guy. Man, let me see if I can research it real quick. I'm not gonna look that shit up on my phone. I'll be done curse my goddamn phone. Someone look it up in the chat who
I don't know what Devil's
Devil's
Playground. I'm
Playground.
pretty sure it's probably something we've seen
It'll
before.
probably be like a no holds bar match based on Halloween themes, but they shouldn't use that term because that's a Hell in a Cell. The Devil's like that's the other term for Hell in a Cell is the Devil's Playground. So unless it's gonna be a Hell in a Cell, don't do it. I wouldn't, at least I wouldn't. Maybe it'd be like a backlot brawl, boiler room brawl, but I don't want to see tricking no boy. Specialty matches ain't for everybody. Trick Williams in a specialty match, you got to pick the right ones. Femi, you can't put over Femi in no goddamn first blood match. Like his moveset don't really. It's not no knockdown, drag out,
Yeah, it
big
might just be a no DQ match. Who knows? They got to put names and spins on
Devil's
everything.
Playground. Yeah, we'll know by next week. I'm pretty sure when they start going over the rules. I'm
Yeah,
sure Ava will.
but that
Let
was
me.
NXT, and we got all that in 2 hours. But they give you a lot. NXT like the Chinese spot during lunchtime. They gonna pack your plate.
They most certainly do that. 2 hours. Now I have a question. Why can't Raw and SmackDown follow suit? Raw, I think, kind of does, but
I just think they don't have Raw
SmackDown
now
just
that it's
work.
2 hours. Raw's been not
Yeah,
bad, but what
yeah,
they gave us last night, that promo Gunther cut was bullshit. Cody Rhodes
bro.
has nothing to do with what's going on in the boom in the WWE right now. That's all Roman Reigns. I don't know what they were on, why they trying to sell Cody like he had like it's weird. That was a weird promo, and you could tell Gunther
I,
didn't mean a word he said last night.
that's part of Gunther been doing this bullshit ass like my favorite wrestler is Bill Goldberg. Like,
Yeah, he just
you know what I'm
walked in
saying? And
and delivered his lines and left last night. Like they gave him some
yeah,
bullshit last night.
I think
But
I I think Cody, man, listen, Cody got to drop that belt soon. Jay Uso gonna have to drop that belt soon. Is it gonna happen? When does he guys see Braun Breaker again? I don't know, but I think the next time he sees Braun Breaker,
then Brian getting it
Jay
back.
Uso, Braun, yeah, Braun about to get that shit back. Braun gonna be that guy who's gonna have a lot of short title runs until they finally decide he's ready for a world title run. That probably won't be for another 2 years, maybe three, maybe sooner though, because there's as the Royal Rumble. Well, it won't be this year, but what? Okay, well, you got to find that class, right? Like when it was Triple H and Stone Cold and The Rock, they were all kind of in that same kind of time period. They all went through that Intercontinental title phase, mid tier title phase, and you could just see it's like Stone Cold didn't spend too much time there. He was
I just
gone.
don't know if they've decided on who the next generation is really going to be. Because think about it, Randy's at the end, not in Randy's at the end of his career.
And he's at the end.
We don't know really how active Roman is or isn't going to be with his age and his health concerns. AJ
Yeah, but he got
Styles is
oh
AJ
shit.
Styles out of here. Pack it up.
Yeah,
Like I love you, but you out of here. Like Seth Rollins, he has some injuries. Like we don't know who the next class or who's going to be the next wave. And I don't know if they officially decided on who that would be because CM Punk is not going to be around too much longer. We
nope.
might have Cody for a while if this experiment even works. That next class, I don't know who's going to carry the torch and be the next wave of superstars. And I don't think the
I don't know
WWE
who's gonna be.
has decided yet.
You're right. I don't think they've decided. I know who's gonna be in it. I don't know who's gonna be that guy. Like who's gonna be that guy? Gunther's gonna be in it. Gunther's gonna be in it. Gunther is a good heel for him, but I don't know if he'll be that guy. You know what I mean?
I think Gunther's a good heel and for people who likes that style. I don't see Gunther being main title pitcher in the, you know what I'm saying, the next era.
It depends. And this is why I say it depends, because I don't want to give a generic answer either. If Braun Breaker comes up, right? I do think Braun Breaker is about to be one of the next guys. Like how you had Seth Rollins, Roman, and then Dean. Had Dean would have stayed, he'll be one of those three, probably like a Dean or a Seth. He'll be the workhorse for him because he's got the look. He's already talking. His promos are fucking great. His speed, they market him instead of being a
It's
monster like he first started,
I
they turn into this athletic freak.
I just
And
don't
that
think a lot of these younger stars are in it for the longevity that a lot of these like I don't think they're gonna in it for the long haul like that.
Ronald B. Braun's still relatively
You
young
gotta think
too.
because of the money they're making to do what you do, like the only thing that will
Mhm.
save them is the fact that they're cutting down on that house show circuit and they're not putting as much wear and tear on their bodies. But that next class, I couldn't even chat. Who do y'all think in the next 5 years that's in the WWE right now will be on top? Because I can't call it.
Braun Breaker,
Yeah,
Braun Breaker,
opposing
but
who?
not as the guy, huh?
Opposing who? Who's his opposition?
Oh, see, that's what Styles make fight. He needs somebody he can grow with. Roman had Seth, and then they gave him fucking Cody, which is another question I want to ask you after this.
No, the answer is no. Anything with Cody Rhodes, the answer is no.
This might be a little. I saw this on Twitter. I want to definitely get your opinion though. Fuck it. While we wait on the chat to see who could be that Braun Breaker, Alien and Dra
Because you
Oh,
gotta
I
think.
forgot about.
You think Attitude Era, Rock, Austin, Taker. Shit, you go Kane, you go Angle, you go Orton at the end. You got Edge, you got the Hardys, you got the Dudleys, like DX.
It's a
You
lot of
got
fucking talent.
going into the PG. Still, you had Cena, you had Triple H, you had.
Femi's name is in there. Ilya Dragunov's name, which is a good one.
I
Smaller
don't
guy that
see
can
it. I
fucking
don't
give you
see
that.
the star power. I see it, but I don't see
In
it.
Oba, I see it in Oba, and it's perfect for Braun. They're gonna put him on two different shows and see which show does better, and that might be. I don't know if they'll be the guy though. I
I'm
don't think you're gonna
talking
get another
the.
Braun.
I'm talking the
I don't
the
think.
guy.
I think WWE is gonna lose that for a while, and they always get another one. Like John Cena didn't turn into the guy for a very long time because think about it. When he was coming through, when did he become? When did John Cena become the guy? And who else was there to usher him in as the guy? Triple H, Edge, Randy Orton. You know what I
Rock.
mean? Like he did have help.
Yeah, but I'm saying the guy. I don't. That's tough. It's a tough one.
How old is Drew?
Drew won't
Drew's
be
pretty old.
around.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like Obafemi. I think Obafemi's a good choice to help Braun. Braun, Obafemi, Ridge Holland.
Who
You gotta
said Ridge
look.
Holland?
I'm saying Ridge. I'm throwing him in there.
You bugging.
Okay. Damn, it's that bad? You don't think Ridge? You don't like this heel work? Okay, fuck it. I'll pull him out.
I'm just trying to think who Brian Breaker will be around. He just
Yeah.
he checks a lot of boxes.
I think Oba checks a lot of boxes. As long as they keep him as this my man like from
They
Black
won't.
Panther.
They
It's
won't.
challenge day.
They won't. You got too much faith in the system.
Ridge is like a new test. I can see that.
Unless you
I can see
bring
that.
in talent, but I don't. All the other talent, other companies is not MJF, and I don't want nobody to say
No,
that. You know what I'm
no.
saying? It's gonna be interesting.
Now here's my question that I was asking about earlier, right? With Cody. Do you feel like WWE may have made a mistake and should have used Seth Rollins the way they're using Cody? Because that rivalry of him and Roman is legendary.
What rivalry? Who?
Seth Rollins and
I
Roman
think Seth
Reigns.
Rollins and Roman's thing was legendary only because of their involvement in the Shield. They were Shield brothers. They had us. That story was written already. I don't.
But you can always cash it in, just like
I just said
DX. Bro,
Cody came in on a high and he came in a tough spot. He's just in a tough spot,
absolutely.
bro.
But do you think it would have been easier for Seth Rollins than it is for Cody? Because I do. I do. If you switch them,
I
I
think
think
people wouldn't be as hard on Seth as they are on Cody.
like if you think if Seth, let's say injury aside, if they'd have picked WrestleMania 40 to have Seth and Roman's shit, would you have been mad? The architect, he comes back. I've always had your number. You beat all these guys, but you haven't pinned me.
I wouldn't have been mad at it.
I think they got the wrong guy, man. The wrong story, man. I think they
Hey,
got the
it's
wrong
like
guy.
House of Dragons. He wasn't supposed to be king.
Yeah. I seen it on Twitter and it just started to make more sense. Like I would have loved to see Seth take
But
out
see, they
Roman.
brought Cody in with Seth, and that the whole torn pec thing. It's
Yeah.
well, you know what? I can't be mad at Ridge Holland because I'm not mad at Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins broke Sting neck. He did. And I love Owen Hart. And Owen Hart broke Stone Cold Steve Austin's neck. What's funny? I just had a revelation.
It's funny because it's not funny. Because that was only Sting's second fucking match in the
And then he went
WWE,
over
bro.
to AEW to wrestle for 3 more fucking years. Like, I never understood, and maybe somebody can help me, or when I get my WWE job, I can learn. Medical clearance should be medical clearance across the board. But how can you not be cleared in one company? All right, let me shut up. I'm done. I'm done talking.
WWE be on some bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you because they did the
Think
same thing.
about it, bro. Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Paige could not get cleared in the WWE. So they went to AEW and got cleared. What is the difference in the clearance in the medical? Maybe WWE don't want to take the risk that
I
AEW
think that's
take.
what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
I think that might be what it is. It's got to be some. Kurt Angle was the same issue. WWE
And
said
Kurt
nope.
Angle went to TNA and turned all the way up. Kurt Angle turned all the way up. He was doing some wild Kurt TNA. We need to do a double up on TNA Kurt Angle versus WWE Kurt Angle.
Oh shit!
And he damn near
Hell, I'm
killed.
for it. Oh my god.
He damn near killed Shane McMahon trying to throw him through that glass.
Yo, I swear it's not me, man. Archie. It's this is Archie. Archie talk about it's fucking Seth Rollins' fault. We never got Sting versus the Undertaker. It's Seth Rollins' fucking fault.
And here's the thing
Holy
with
shit!
that too.
Oh
Did we
shit!
ever really want to see that?
Not anymore.
Would that have been a good match?
No, it
Because
just would
Sting
have
and
satisfied a
Undertaker
good
work the
storyline.
same style. They both have a slow style. I don't think that would have cooked like people think it would have cooked.
A lot of people. I'm about to get hate for this. A lot of Undertaker matches don't cook. He doesn't have that many. When you start being like, he's got a classic wit. Think about who he's got it with and how many classics that motherfucker's got.
Yeah, Taker.
And then you go,
I
how many
think we
classics
fell into the coolness and the mystique of the Taker.
of the
Because
character?
Taker matches were real slow and methodical, and when he turned up, but it was a slow build. Sting wrestled the same way,
But Sting puts on classic. He's got some classics,
unless we
bro.
got the
Sting can.
blonde hair Sting. Oh,
That's
but
wild, Sting. But I don't want that. I want
see,
pro Sting.
I would take bleach blonde Sting versus American Badass. American Badass.
I
See,
wouldn't care for it. I would take it, but I wouldn't. I
American
wouldn't. I wouldn't
Badass
buy
had like a lot of fast paced matches because he was like squashing people and just coming in.
it. He was hella athletic.
But
You take that bleach blonde Sting versus a prime Shawn Michaels. I think
I
they'll
saw
tear the
Bronson
fuck out
Reed's T-shirt and he had like the Mastodon.
Vader.
Yeah, was
The
that
Vader.
Vader? Was that him?
So that's the Mastodon from Vader. Vader had that look.
But
I
that was a
mean,
Bronson Reed T-shirt.
right. I'm
Fire,
screenshotted
fire,
that shit.
fire. That's one of the best T-shirts I've seen in a long time. And the WWE T-shirt designs aren't always great.
I screenshotted that shit yesterday.
Yeah, that Bronson Reed T-shirt was fire.
Let me make sure ain't nothing inappropriate on the
Yeah,
thing. But
hit the picture. We don't want to see what's in your phone. I saw that and I was like, that's crazy.
you see it? That's Vader's old. So either he's wearing a Vader shirt,
Or he
which
has
is
his own.
symbolic, or
If
that's
Bronson
symbolic that
Reed
he's the
turns
new
into the
Mastodon.
Mastodon and start doing what he's doing,
Because
I
that
want it.
finisher is very
I want it.
like okay, you have the tsunami, it's a front splash, but Vader used to come off the
The
rope
Vader
and
bomb.
like yeah, yeah. So
Let's just hope
I'm
Shawn
not
Michaels
mad.
don't get mad at Bronson Reed and kick him in the head too.
Fuck
Good
nigga.
good
I forgot
NXT
about that.
show. Good NXT show. Good weekend for Adams Era Podcast. DNA, Get Money, Drink Water, No Mercy. It was a blast. I'm still recovering. And yeah, man, NXT was good. We dropping a double up tomorrow?
We're supposed.
I don't know.
Yes, it's gonna be late, y'all, but it's yes. It will
Bro,
drop
we
tomorrow.
we
Yes,
we in airplane mode, jet lag.
yes, because this one's behind. But
But I do
I'm about to
believe we
figure out a new
dropping an interview
schedule.
this Sunday with a former WCW champion. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah, we
say.
got to get back onto it. Matter of fact, too, we owe. We did say after No Mercy, we got to get back to that regular schedule of programming.
Yeah, we still got to
So
get
we
into
got.
the Vincent Kennedy McMahon doc. We still got to do our No Mercy recap. And there's a lot we got to do. And it's going to happen because, we do what we said we're going to do
Who
around
got
here at
us?
Sir Podcast.
Cold food, near fall, top
I had to
five. Like, yeah,
redo, like, I have to revamp Cold Food because I'm 1,000% sure YouTube is going to hit me with a strike. And what happened to me while I was traveling to No Mercy? I told y'all TSA pinged me flying into New Jersey. They pinged me again flying to New Orleans.
RG, I don't know why they have such a problem with you, brother. But them boys is on you. Pause.
Literally, they was on me. And I made them do it in public. Don't take me to the back room. Let's do it right here in front of everybody. Yeah,
You
man.
know
I
what?
mean,
They be killing you on money because I didn't have to check a bag and took the same flight back, and they was like, "You got to check that bag." No, I. All right, here we go with the dumb
I
shit.
didn't check a bag, but they checked my bags, front and back.
Oh, Vinny, I almost forgot. Yeah, Vinny. Trust me. Hey, I'm. It don't even matter what it is, whether it's
Oh, we
Connect
didn't even do
Four.
our Connect Four game. We were supposed to do.
Yeah, and Vinny hit me up too, so I
Speaking of
definitely owe him
games,
that.
the gaming with the game on Thursdays, we I think we might be doing a little undisputed boxing now. We gotta talk to the gang, so we're gonna get back on that. And yeah, we getting back to our regularly scheduled program. We had hurricanes, we had more hurricanes, we had a pay-per-view, we had traveling, we had a lot going on, but we back at it. And what?
Somebody went and got a job, y'all. Tommy
Hmm?
went and got a Tommy went and got a job.
Oh yeah, HP. Yeah, he living La Vida Loca over there. He's
That shit
saving the
kicking
world.
ass.
When he's not on the Attitude Era podcast, he is Captain Planet. You might not believe it, but he's really
You
saving
might
the
not believe
environment. He's saving the environment one safety check at a time. But it's Tuesday, Wednesday. We dropping tomorrow, Thursday. But tap in so you know what's going on and get that No Mercy VOD if you haven't. You're gonna see it for the next few weeks. It was a hell of a night. It was great. It was great for wrestling, great for battle rap, great for those who like both of those. So, you need anything else, HP?
Nah, man, I'm gonna go. I'm about to go lay down. I'm looking at the time.
Oh, I'm
I know
about to
what
go
time I
watch
got.
From the next new 2 episodes of From.
Oh, you shouldn't even
I
said nothing
watched the
because now,
last episode of Penguin. The Penguin is Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss, bro. But yeah, take us home then, man. We see y'all when we see y'all. Hit that notification button so you do know when we are live. It's As Our Podcast. That's King HP. I'm the Archie Carter, and we will see y'all later. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. We out.